Well, our top story this morning, the admission procedures at Delhi University have kicked off today after some of the colleges came up with their first cut-off list yesterday. It's going to be an uphill task after the rollback of the four-year undergraduate program. New criteria have been set for admissions, giving another chance to those students who had missed the deadline to fill application forms. DU has allowed them to take admission by filling the university registration form along with the college admission form.
Well, as per reports, the cut-off percentages in the first list is high due to the number of honours seats being reduced after the switch back to the three-year program. As a leading commerce college released its first cut-off list, students seeking admission for the BCom honours should have at least a 97.5% to get admission. For BA Economic honours, the cut-offs are at 98.25 for commerce students and 97.25 for science students. For SC and OBC students, the cut-off range was between 94.25% and 96.50%.
Well, with such bizarre cut-offs, how difficult is it for students to get into a course of their choice? Well, we get you some reactions.
Clearly an uphill task cut out for Delhi University aspirants. First, it was the drama over the four-year undergraduate program, and finally, as the university returns to the original three-year program, the cut-off lists are over the roof. Cut-offs for commerce, economics, over 97%. Shiv, that's absolutely unheard of and unprecedented, these cut-offs.
It's the unabated skyrocketing of cut-offs that present the second phase of this nightmare as far as admissions are concerned. It's been an amplified experience for students across the country who've been seeking their fortunes at Delhi University, much of it delayed by a two-week fracas between the university and the University Grants Commission over the four-year undergraduate program. Well, it's back to the three-year program as it was 2 years earlier, but now it is the cut-offs that they have to face.
Well, our colleague Jaskirat Singh Bawa now joins us live from Delhi University. Jaskirat, finally, after that turbulent 1 week where we saw high drama and high protests, a lot of protests in the Delhi University, finally the admission process has started. But it seems like if you don't have over a 95% marks in your kitty, you're just no good for Delhi University.
Well, quite surprisingly, despite the skyrocketing cut-off percentage, I'm at SRCC right now, which is the most sought-after college for commerce stream in Asia, not just in India.
Yeah.
But despite the high cut-off, we've actually had almost more than 100 students who actually responded to the first cut-off list over here. Now, I have with me one of the students who has just filled up a form. Hi, what's your name?
I'm Jadip Man.
You are amongst the first responders to the first cut-off list to SRCC. Of course, we understand that you're looking at the best college for commerce stream. But did you feel a little nervous initially when there was a 1 week delay in the admission process to begin?
Yes, I was quite nervous because the first cutoff was of 97.5, and I got worried when I read the newspapers that the number of seats in the three-year program are actually quite less. So obviously I was very nervous that the cutoff may rise and I won't be able to get admission in this college. So I was nervous, yes.
No, of course, this high cutoff, this is only the first list that has come out. What about your colleagues, your friends? Are they equally anxious about maybe the next cutoff list and the admission process in DU?
Yes, because the first cutoff list actually, my friends, like some of them have gotten like 97-ish above, but all those people who have got below the 97, they find it very difficult to get admission in the first list in any college. So obviously we all are very anxious for the second list. Even I am, because I want admission in economic honors, and so even I am waiting for the second list in this college as well. So
I'm going to speak with this mother now. Ma'am, we have seen, I mean, your generation and my generation, I mean, no, I'm not, has seen a very 95 or 80% or 90% kind of a cutoff. Do you feel that with this rising cutoff and almost touching 100% in some colleges, that the pressure on the younger generation and on the kids is actually increasing?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And see, everything is decided by the cutoff, and you see the difference in one list or the second list. It just 0.25 means 1 mark. And I'm quite sure you'll understand that students who score more than 95, they are actually at par. So it's a matter of chance. Then one is getting 96, another is getting 97, and somebody is missing just by 1 mark. And that is, and we don't know where it's going to stop. And the opportunities which a student who's getting 98 will get, a student who's getting 97 will not get. And so where are we heading? It's really a kind of situation where we really need to sit back and think the future of the generation, the academic scenario in our country, and what other options we have for our children.
Well, that gives you a glimpse of the anxiety amongst the student as well as the parents over here, due on the first day of the admission process.
Well, absolutely. A lot of anxiety and justifiably so. 97% are really high cut-off marks. Thanks, Jaskirat, for that live update.